Welcome to the Global Quickie. I'm Michael Brooks, and the Global Quickie take a topic from the globe, break it down for you, give you the quick rundown of everything you need to know about it. On this edition of the Global Quickie, Norwegians are taking their government to court over Arctic drilling, and this is a global trend now. There are citizen groups in the United States and Norway and other places suing their governments for basically recklessly endangering public health and sort of impeding their abilities to fulfill their commitments to international obligations on cutting emissions through opening up their country's vital national resources to drilling. And I'm going to let you know a little bit about this specific case in Norway. And now I'm quoting now from Think Progress. Spearheaded by Nature and Youth, the largest youth-led organization in Norway and joined by Greenpeace Norway, the group of youth plaintiffs are arguing that the Norwegian government is violating their constitutional right to a healthy environment by allowing companies to drill for oil in the Arctic Barents Sea. So basically what you have here is a new potential to open up a whole other area of law and constitutional rights in various constitutional democracies, bringing under the umbrella the climate crisis of things like public health, safety, and security. This is incredibly important because, of course, climate change and the crisis it represents to all of our basic ecosystems are fundamentally questions of rights, security, and access. Cases like this are vital for the future, and I wanted to highlight this one that's happening in Norway. And that's it for this edition of the Global Quickie. I want to invite everybody to subscribe to Two Dope Boys and a podcast. It's a twice-weekly podcast I co-host with my buddy Phil McKenzie, where we deal with trends, culture, the future, the environment, brands, and race. If you want to know what's happening in your future and why, listen to the show. And if you also want to listen to a lot of very entertaining, funny, and provocative people, subscribe right here. There's a link below. You can find us on Stitcher and iTunes. Two Dope Boys, that's the number 2, Dope Boys, and a podcast on iTunes or Stitcher. TwoDopeBoysPod.com. That's a link to our website. That's fully spelled out. Subscribe. Talk to you soon.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Over. Subscribe.